Hello, these are my channel demographics. I'm just going to turn them around now and give you a closer look, and we'll discuss them. These are my channel demographics. Top geographies. 35.5% of my viewers live in the United States. 33.1% of my viewers live in the United Kingdom. 6.4% of my viewers live in Canada. 3.4% of my viewers live in Australia, and 2.1% of my viewers live in India. The remaining small percentage are scattered to the four winds. Okay, who watches my channel? Well, we've got gender. How about that? 53% of my viewers are male. 47% of my viewers are female. Now this is the interesting one, and this is really what this video is about today. User by age. So this is the age range of viewers that watch this channel. 13 to 17 years age group, 0%. 18 to 24 years age group, 3.4%. 25 to 34 years age group, 11.1%. 35 to 44 years age group, 15.41%. 45 to 54 years age group, 18.7%. 55 to 64 years age group, 23.3%, and 65 years plus age group, 28%. So a significant proportion of the viewers to this channel, how can I put this, have a few miles on the clock. How does that go? How does that sound? The majority of the viewers of my channel have a few miles on the clock. Would you agree? So, this is a channel watched predominantly by oldies. It's an old person's channel. And as you get older, jobs become harder, work becomes harder. So if you've got an allotment, or a big backyard, or a big garden, gardening becomes harder as you get older. I've no need to tell you that, you know that. And so you might like to consider downsizing. That's what I've done. I've downsized. I'm now growing in small 10-inch ex-cut flower water buckets, and I'm using fabric bags for the first time, 3-gallon fabric bags. Much easier to lift, much easier to lift. Let me just cut you back to some video that I shot recently, and just check how I actually grip these 10-inch water buckets as I lift them. These are 4 garlic cloves growing in this 10-inch ex-cut flower water bucket. They were planted last September, so that was the beginning of autumn, and we're now through into the back end of spring. So these 4 have been in this bucket outdoors through the colder months, and this is where they are today. This garlic's gone full circle. It's garlic I grew the year before, and I kept some of the garlic bulbs back and broke them off, and yeah, this is my own garlic. This is a courgette. The variety is green bush. I grew courgettes last year in what I termed courgette corner, or the zucchini zone. They're grown in buckets. One was grown in a bucket this size and one was grown in a bag this size. And from memory, I think I may have got about 10 courgettes off each. So it's definitely worth growing a courgette in a small water bucket. These are 4 shallots. This is one of the few vegetables you can get from the grocery store and regrow. You definitely can. I've grown these before. I've actually got 4 in this bucket. The last time I had 4 in a bucket, I think I got 25 shallots in return. Or did I take them early as green onions? I can't remember now. It was a few years back. But hey, if you want to give this a go, just get yourself some shallots from the grocery store. If you get them by weight, buy 4. If you're going to put 4 in a bucket, if you're going to put 6 in a bucket, get 6. And these will grow on now through into summer, into autumn, and then we'll harvest them. 4 shallots in a small bucket. And if you notice, I actually lift the bucket using my fingertips. They're so light, they're manoeuvrable, they're easily moved. And the bags are even easier moved. They've got handles. They've got handles. Okay, not much to see here. This is a carrot called Danvers. I think you'll agree that those seeds are really well spaced. There's no shoulder to shoulder carrots in there, and there's no shoulder to shoulder carrots in there because I used a template to sow them. Now if you want that template, search on my channel. You'll find a link to where you can get one of these templates. It's an homemade template, by the way. Fits perfectly in a 10-inch water bucket, but there's also a template for a 5-gallon bucket that fits perfectly. Hey, if you want that template, just send for it. Just find the link and do whatever the link asks you to do, and you get that template. So it's early in the year yet. These are only quite small. I've got them in a cool greenhouse at the moment, an unheated greenhouse. But as soon as the weather picks up, these guys will come outdoors, and then we'll just give them a drink of water from time to time. Hey, that's easy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, did you see that? I was lifting them with my fingertips. They're so light. They're nice and portable and manoeuvrable and light. And that's a consideration as you get older, isn't it? As you're not as strong as you were, you don't want any heavy lifting. Having a look at those 5-gallon buckets, they're too heavy for me. They might be okay for you, but they're too heavy for me. So I prefer those smaller buckets and small 3-gallon bags, fabric bags. Now let me show you what you can grow in these small buckets and small bags. Hey, if I've grown it, I've shown it. Whatever vegetable you saw in those screen grabs, I grew. And there's a video on the channel to prove it. I've even popped a video up there where I've thought about older people's eyesight. And I've highlighted the fact that you can get pelleted seeds, which are bigger than your normal seed, which makes them easier to see and easier to handle. I've done that. I've been aware that you may have those eyesight dexterity issues. And so I've covered that as a subject. There's a video up on the channel somewhere. But hey, now might be the time for you to downsize. You're not going to feed your family out of these small buckets and bags. But maybe the birds have flown the nest, maybe the family isn't as big anymore, maybe you don't need as much, but I'll tell you what you will do. If you get some of these vegetables across the finish line, such that you harvest them, clean them up, bring them indoors, wash them, cook them, eat them, that's it. You're a gardener. Do that. You're a gardener. You may be gardening in bags, you may be gardening in buckets, but you're a gardener. And bear in mind, we're going through a period of austerity here. You know, this would be a good thing to do in these austere times, wouldn't it? To grow your own veg. And you can do it. I do it. You can do it. Just watch a few videos on the channel. Choose the vegetable you're particularly interested in. I've grown it. If you've seen a screen grab in this video, you'll find a video on the channel somewhere. And what I tend to do is I like to do start to finish videos where I'll actually show you me planting the seed and go right through the season until I harvest the vegetable, to show that it can be done. There's nothing more frustrating than seeing seeds sown and then not seeing them grown. It's crazy, isn't it? You don't know if they've grown or not. So you need to watch start to finish videos. I've done lots of them. They're all on this channel. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, click the like button. And if you're not already a subscriber, click the subscribe button. I think both those buttons are in the bottom right hand corner of your screen somewhere. You'll find them. Just give them a click and that would be nice. And I'll thank you in advance. I'll thank you in advance. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, let's all do some gardening this year. Let's grow some homegrown veg. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.